Hi, day 24 post-op. Now, this morning I got up feeling pretty miserable. I started sort of yesterday evening getting a lot of muscle pain in the leg, starting from behind my knee all the way back at up the back of my hamstring, through my glute and into my back. If I didn't know better, it sort of felt like sciatic nerve pain, which is not something I've ever had before. And it just kept shooting and throbbing and shooting and throbbing. It was the thing that was keeping me up more than actually the knee. So I was squashed myself in with Megan at Riding to Health for a massage. Because I know that I've sent her sciatic nerve pain clients before and she has worked wonders with them, and she has also worked wonders with me in the past too. So that was today's plan. Now we went into town and I went to my favourite coffee shop. I know you visit Zookeepers Invercargill a little too much when the chef comes out of the kitchen and goes, "Hey, you're walking a lot better this week," with my one crutch, because the last time I went in I was on 2 crutches. So yes. Then Mark needed to do some jobs, so he left me parked in the library. Now I usually sit in the library. I quite like sitting in the library reading some of their quotes books and those, inspirational happy quotes, those sorts of things. Perfectly happy doing that, although I haven't been to the library for a wee while and they have done it up, and what I did not know was they have moved the non-fiction upstairs. I thought, that's all right. He said, "Will you be able to get upstairs?" And I said, yeah, they've got an escalator, sorry. No, they changed the escalator into stairs, so this is what I was faced with. So I up the flight of stairs and thought, she said, "It's all right, we have an elevator," but I had to go down a slope or way down the back to find this elevator. I thought, screw that. So when I came back, I came down the stairs because it was so much quicker with a rail and a crutch, and 1 step at a time, not a problem. Then we head in for the massage. Now, I had one last week and I asked her to go light on me, and I was still in quite a bit of pain and discomfort, and I wasn't sure if I'd be able to lie on my front, and last week we discovered that I could. So this week I went in armed with 2 pillows, one for my knees and one to help raise the bolster under my feet up a little bit. And that was the plan this week too. And here is how we went. So I told her to focus on my back, glute and right leg, and I asked her to stop sort of 2/3 the way down the hamstring, be gentle with the back of the knee, but otherwise everything as normal. Now, oh my gosh, did it hurt. And she only focused on that one leg. And yes, she's what I confirmed, hamstrings and glutes pretty tight, but I was feeling pretty flipping good a couple of hours afterwards, once the muscles had all settled down again and the knee had stopped complaining about the pummeling. Then I realised a couple of hours later that this is what I could do. Okay. Now, I've got to say, give or take a couple of hours, it was pretty instant relief, and the throbbing down the back of my leg has stopped for now. And I think you've got to admit, my walking is pretty cool. Both legs almost the same. Once I've set off for one foot, I'm not very good at setting off from standing, but once I'm going, I think you've got to agree that's a heap better than the last time we tried it. So I was feeling really encouraged and booked another one for next week. So I would highly recommend massage if you haven't had one and you are post-knee replacement, because it was amazing. Now, I have asked her to avoid the actual knee joint, and I've asked her to avoid all the areas of swelling, because we're not doing lymphatic massage, we're doing deep tissue massage. But other than that, the muscles that don't have any bruising and that aren't swollen, she just trotted on as normal, and it was fabulous. So I would highly recommend that if you're in the same position as I'm in. So all in all, pretty good day, and I'm feeling a lot more encouraged than I was before. I've been trying to get in and out of chairs because that's what the physiotherapist has asked me to do. I can get out of a tall chair without using my hands, but not a low one. I can get once I've got up off the seat, I can get up from there without using my hands. I'm not yanking myself up like I used to so much. There is some strength coming back in that leg. It's just a bit slower than I wish it was. However, today has been a pretty triumphant day and I'm feeling a lot better than I was this morning. So that's today's news. Oh, and this is Kiwi, my sacked cat nurse, because she gets a bit fed up with looking after me. However, she still does come and say hi in the evenings, which I suppose I can't argue with. Have a lovely evening.